Hello, everybody. It's Jiggly Pants here, and welcome back to another episode here on our survival world. In between episodes, I got up to some stuff. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Mostly tree gathering. I went and I found all of the trees. I think all of the trees. I got pale oak, spruce, jungle, dark oak. We had those two in the last episode. Got acacia right there. I got cherry. Um, Birch. We don't have birch, but that's fine. Birch is pretty easy to find. I'm pretty sure there's birch just over there. Um, yeah, we did a little bit of a excursion in between episodes. Didn't find a whole lot. Um, Mostly just looking out for the wood types. But I did find some armor trims. I found some wild armor trims. I found a jungle temple. That was just about all that was in that jungle temple. It was kind of boring. I did take the pistons and all the redstone stuff though. But just before I started recording here, I wanted to clear out this little bit of land, and I was hearing a whole bunch of zombies. I remember in last episode, I don't know if I kept it in. There was a part where I was over here, and I was like, "Oh, I wonder if there's a spawner," because I was hearing a lot of zombies, and I think I was right. Well, I know I was right because here it is. But there's no chests. I don't know what I did to make the Minecraft gods angry with me, but there's no chests in here, so no loot for me. But we at least got the spawner, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I'm actually gonna make anything out of the spawner. Uh, Maybe an early game XP farm, but zombie spawners kind of suck. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, just to circle back, I was over here clearing some dirt out for two reasons. One, it looked a little ugly, and everything looks nicer flat, at least in my opinion. And second of all, we needed dirt. And why do we need dirt? Because I got a plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but it's a plan. That plan is we're going to take this dirt and we're going to make a dirt bridge all the way over to that village. Hopefully, get some villagers in some boats and just boat them across the dirt bridge instead of having to go down the gully and then back up. Um, we'll see how that goes. In my head, it's gonna go spotless. Mr. Sheep, you're pressing on my plates. That's okay. Um, but yeah, in my head, it's gonna go as smooth as butter. In reality, it's probably gonna be sandpaper, toilet paper. But we'll see. You guys are probably thinking, but Jiggly, why do you need villagers? And to that, I say, why don't I need villagers? No. I need them for an iron farm, and that's what we're going to be building today. Um, it's not going to be a pretty iron farm. It's not going to be the most extravagant 4 million iron ingots per second iron farm. No. We're just going to do a very basic iron farm. Just because I have found if I make a massive iron farm, I never use all the iron. Like on the server that I play on, I think I had an iron farm, just a very basic iron farm, one similar to what I'm going to make today. I had it running for maybe 3 weeks, and I am still cruising on that iron, and it has been about a year. So, yeah, I don't need a whole lot of iron. I just need like the basics. Stage 1 of our villager extraction plan figured out. We got the dirt all the way over to here. Phase 2, this is going to be, I believe, the tricky part. There's a whole bunch of villagers that have found themselves stuck in this pen, and I wonder, can I do something like that? And will they just get in the boat from all the way down there? I don't know. I don't think so. We need to somehow get these guys into the boat. Who wants to go on a riverboat cruise? Sir, can you move, please? Thank you. Now, we don't want a pig. Okay. We got our first villager. His name's Matthew. Yes. Hi, Matthew. Let's go on a little bit of an adventure. Actually, let's just close that off for now. This is gonna work. I know it is. This is gonna be the easiest villager transportation you've ever seen in Minecraft.
How long is this going to take?
And would you look at that? Matthew is safe and sound. He kind of has a crook in his neck, and I don't know why he's staring only that direction, but he is here and he is safe. So we are just gonna box him in, and we're gonna go get his oh, there's a chicken now. We're gonna go get one of his brothers. So we got Matthew's brother here, Rafiki. So for an iron farm, Rafiki and Matthew here would be perfectly fine. But just to kind of plan for the future of this world, we're gonna try and make a breeder, a villager breeder out of these two. Hopefully that goes smoothly. I haven't built one of these in probably 10 or so years. That's a lie. It's been a while. I haven't made one of these in a while. So I'm trying to think where I kind of want this. Because now knowing that we have that zombie spawner down there, I don't really want to just put the breeder on top of the zombie spawner because that seems a little dangerous. We have this kind of outcrop over here, which we can kind of flatten out, I think, and maybe turn into our breeder. Yeah, I think that'll work. So flatten that out, and we'll get a little bit of a breeder going over here. Okay, so we flattened off that little mountain that was here, and we built Rafiki and Matthew a little bit of a permanent home. Just a plot of land to put down some crops and some composters so that they both become farmers. And then I'm just gonna get it down in there so it's a little bit easier to show you guys. But yeah, these guys, they go around, they harvest the crops. I think maybe Rafiki had some seeds in his inventory because he's been planting some wheat, which I'm not sure if that's an issue. It might become an issue, but right now it's not an issue, so we're not going to worry about it. But yeah, so these two, they harvest the crops, and once they have too many carrots or food in their inventory, they kind of throw each other the leftovers, and then they get a little freaky, and Rafiki and Matthew get freaky. Oh, that's funny. Um, but they poop out a little baby, and the babies are coded to see beds and want to go jump on them, or even at nighttime, they're coded to go run towards beds. Um, Obviously, these two, oh, see, they just threw each other carrots, and now they're making love. Let's see if we can. Oh, oh, did we get a baby? Oh, we got a little one. Look at that. So yeah, they make a little baby, and before he grows up, hopefully it turns nighttime, and he'll try and run to one of these beds. He won't be able to make it because of these trapdoors in this little drop down space here, and then yeah, he'll go into this hole with these other villagers, and now I'm stuck down here, and so are they, and then we'll be able to use them for what we want to use them for, which in this case right now is going to be an iron farm. But down the road, I think I'm going to make a villager trading hall as well. See? And then he comes down and he joins his other friends. Everybody lives happily down in this hole. But yeah, it's just a simple villager breeder. Again, no impulses, dual villager breeder, iron extreme machine. We don't need that. Nor do I want that. It seems a little too complicated. But now we're gonna take Rafiki and Matthew's offspring here, and we're gonna try and figure out an iron farm. And that's probably gonna go like right here. Yeah. I think I need a 16 by 16 space for it, if I can remember correctly. So hopefully this is enough. We might have to do some terraforming. Okay, so we did some terraforming and we did a little bit of planning here. We have actually a 17 by 16 plot of land marked out here. I misspoke earlier. I said 16 by 16, but we want it 17 by 17, 17 by 16, so we can do kind of a 3 wide thing. Yes. Here we opened up the top of the zombie spawner because that's how we're going to be getting our zombie for the actual iron farm. And then over here, I've started to work on getting out some of the villagers. We have 6 villagers in here from the breeder. We have 3 little guys and 3 big guys. So we're going to try and get out the big guys. And we're going to try and get them just in place here. This should work. I don't see why it wouldn't work. Because boats like water, right? I should be able to just kind of boat up this. No. You're gonna get back in there. Perfect. I can't just do this. This isn't a thing. No. Okay. This is gonna be a little more complicated than I was thinking. So what happens if I do this? Nothing. What happens if we do something like that? No, he's wanting to go up here. Get in the boat. Please get in the boat. Oh, look at that. Didn't go as planned, but he is up here. We should probably sleep real quick. Because it is getting nighttime, and I have a feeling a zombie's going to spawn and ruin my day. So we got one guy up here. Perfect. Now to just do that 3 more times. Okay, so we got our 3 villagers. This one, I don't know, he keeps looking that way for some reason. I don't know why. He's special. But we got our 3 villagers here, and now we need to make them a little bit of a house. And by a house, I mean a prison that they're going to live in for the rest of their lives. So just beds. I think this works. Maybe. I might have to put it up a block, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, we're just going to make them a little bit of a house here. And now we gotta wait till it turns nighttime. Okay, it's turning nighttime, and these guys are getting sleepy. I can tell. Look at them. Like, do you want to go to bed? I want to go to bed. So, hopefully, when I break this boat, he's gonna go hop in that bed or one of the beds. No, he's going for my bed. Oh, can they not reach the bed? I think they can't reach the bed. That's why they're not recognizing it as a bed. I think that's what's going on here. Okay. He liked that. Now he's in bed. Perfect. Now we just need to do that with these guys. And he's in bed too. And he's going to be in bed as well. Now we want to do that and put that across the top like so. And I think that across the bottom as well. And Mr. Chicken, you're going to need to leave these guys alone because they're trying to rest. And now we're going to go sleep ourselves and we're going to see what happens in the morning time. Perfect. Perfection. Now, next step. We need a zombie. And we need to put him right there. This is where it kind of gets dangerous. I hope no baby zombies spawn. But hopefully they get aggroed on me. Okay. We're looking for one with a hat. Oh my. Okay, perfect. Now I get in the boat. Now we block that off. Oh, this guy's gonna smack me the entire time. Oh. We're on a bit of a time crunch because this guy's helmet will eventually break. Okay. Zombies in place. Now we want buttons. And I need to figure out how to get out of here. Oh, okay. Hey, we got our first iron golem. Would you look at that? It's almost like we knew what we were doing. Okay. So step 2, done. We got our zombie in there. He's freaking everybody out, which is perfect. And now we need to spawn proof this. So we're going to put buttons all over the top of this. Good. And then we're going to turn all of this grass into path blocks because iron golems can't spawn on path blocks for whatever reason, which seems kind of odd to me because there's path blocks naturally in villages. But it's just one of their things that they can't do. And there's another iron golem that's just spawned there. So right now, the iron golems are just kind of spawning willy-nilly, which we don't really want. We want them to spawn in a specific spot, and that is right here. So we're going to cut out a 5 by 5, I think it is, spot here. And then we're going to put 1 bucket of water there. Then we're going to go get a second bucket of water. And another bucket of water there. Perfect. So what I want to do before anything is I want to get rid of these iron golems. Because they're taking up the iron golem spawn cap. I think. I don't want to just punch them because they're going to punch me back. And they hurt a lot more than I hurt. Okay, so there's one down. And there's the second one down. Kind of sad, but we're about to do that to about thousands of his other friends. And we have one that spawned in here. Perfect. That's where we want him to spawn. And now we are going to make a little bit of a lava holding container. Sir, if you want to just get out of the way for a second. Thank you. I don't think signs burn, do they? I don't think they do. I think we'll be fine. I'll put that back there. And he will slowly take damage and then eventually drop his iron, which will go right here. Perfect. Okay, so we got our iron farm going. We got our zombie in there. We got our 3 villagers freaking out. They got jobs. Most of the iron golems are spawning in here, getting burnt by the lava, and then collecting in this chest here. I took that iron out, so I needed it to make the little hopper. But as you see, we have this guy over here, who is not where he needs to be. He spawned, I think I saw him spawn like right here. So with this design, you can just expand the path blocks as much as you need. So I'm just going to expand this out a little bit more to hopefully cover up where he was spawning. So I think I have all the spawnable space blocked off. Now we're just going to stand here and wait for a little bit. And watch. So efficiency was never the goal of this this farm, but I've been standing here watching it and nothing's happened. So I'm starting to think maybe there's a cave that they're spawning in. That would make sense. Anything down here? We see a golem guy in here. Nope, no golem guy. Huh. Maybe I'm not being patient enough. We'll wait a little longer. Okay, so it's been a couple days. It's been a couple real world days here. And I think I finally got it figured out. We're consistently having our iron golem spawn here. I had to change some stuff around here. First of all, I added full blocks here, and then I added slabs. Not slabs. I added trapdoors across the top where the slabs were. This way, sometimes the villagers don't always see the zombie. Um, our zombie guy here, he is a new zombie. I went away and I came back and he had despawned. So I had to get another zombie in there and I gave him a piece of dirt. And I think that stops him from despawning. When I was trying to get that guy in there, he did unfortunately unalive me. So we had our first death. I didn't get it on camera. I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, I as you can see, just as I was talking there, we had I think 2 iron golems spawn, and we're getting a decent amount of iron now. Not super fast, but I'm still pretty happy with it. Pretty consistent. So with our iron farm working and our villager breeder working, I think we achieved everything that we set out to achieve in today's episode. It was a little bit of a process. It didn't go as smooth as I wanted to. Um, but hey, we had fun. Um, I think in between episodes, I think it's time for me to start looking for some diamonds. I also realized I never got mangrove trees. I completely forgot about those guys. And they're one of my favorite wood types. So, oh, well, I thought I was going to be able to do all of this. Um, but yeah, I'm going to have to get some mangrove propagules and maybe start doing some strip mining, maybe some caving in between episodes just to get us some diamonds and get us set up for our next episode. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys liked the episode, make sure you guys leave it a like. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. So we got Matthew's brother here, Rafiki. Uh,